If you haven't got a buyer's number, step inside the shed. You got one if you would, please.
Yeah, I'll be this side.
Step in there and get a buyer's number. Everything you see here is for sale, including these trailers and the Carl's tractor there. This Alice Chandler wasn't advertised. He was debating whether he's going to keep it or not, but he said you might as well get rid of it. But when we sell it, we've got to leave it here for a couple of weeks. He wants to use it, do a bit of cleanup. So if you haven't got a buyer's number, step over and get one. There's only a few numbers left, guys. There's only a few numbers left. And if any of you fellas was nice enough to bring your wife with you, I'll let you know, girls, there's 3 big shopping malls within a 6-mile radius. There's one in Guelph, and there's one in Burlington, there's one right downtown Waterdown, too. God, it's not very far. You have a bus running ladies down. Give your husbands a break, they might want to buy something when you're not here. Now, Carl's been collecting for a long time. He's involved in a lot of the associations, and a lot of the members here. It's nice to see everybody, and a lot of you esteem and distance. We do have a lot of stuff to go through. All this stuff here out in the field, everything was inside. I don't think there's hardly anything that sat outside. He's got 2 large barns and driving shed and a small barn down there, and by God, they were full. We want to thank the family very much. Owen and Doug and Judy, they were around here as many hours as they could to help get things ready. The stuff inside the shop where you're getting the number, we got a sign made up there. Nothing's for sale on the wall. Carl's still living in the house. He's got to tinker around with a few things, so... And in the back shop, that stuff back there, that other wagon we'll pull out a little bit later on. The stuff up in the rafters, the guy who wants that old cutter up there, we'll maybe point to it and sell it. That canoe's not for sale. All the cast iron seats are, but we left that stuff in there. In case it happens to rain later on this afternoon, we'll stop outside and we'll go inside and sell what's in the shop. But wait, not in the shop. Not in the shop, but what's in the back shed back there, okay? Another thing, everything on the premises was brand new at one time. Everything. All them big tractors do not run, except the little M. They had it going last night. They cut a bit of hay here in the fields with a simple bar mower. They've been in the back sheds. They're all stored in there, and a couple in this shed back here. And we pulled them all out. There's a little Kubota tractor out there with a trailer. It's not for sale. We use that in Carl's factory to pull most of the items out. But anyways, everything's here for sale. Now, there'll be somebody here tomorrow. We're going to keep the Alice Family tractor. It's an older tractor, too. It's the brake fence and dust on it, whoever buys it. It's an industrial 40. They're kind of a rare little tractor. I was looking on that internet thing the other night, and there's not a whole lot of them around. I think it's a diesel, isn't it, Kevin?
No gas, I think.
It's a gas. Well,
it's gas.
Better diesel, nothing to pain in the ass. It's a gas, and it runs. You don't have to plug it in or anything like that. It works good, but loader goes up and down. We're going to keep it around here for load. Now, there'll be somebody here tomorrow from 11 till 3. And if you're not coming back, you want to come back next week, you get Carl's phone number out. Give him a call. He's in the house. Like the rest of us, he's getting a tad bit older, too, and he runs out of steam once in a while. But anyways, everything is sold as is, where is. You buy it, you own it. I'm going to start in this wagon and sell most of it off. And then Nello's going to take over. Nello will be selling, he's going to sell the license plates, these hay forks on this side of the fence, the iron sheets on the other side. I'm going to start at the corner of the building, not at the technical tank. I'm going to start at that big red tank, go down that road. There's some miscellaneous stuff, and going right around the building. There's a big scrap pile there. Also at the back end of this building, on the south end of the building, there's a great big set of 12-foot chain harrows. I'm going to sell them back there, too. And then we'll come back up to the front. When Noah's done there, he's going to start on these kind of primitive items right here at the front of the shed and sell those. And then we're going to start in the roads with the riding lawnmowers and right back to the back, and we'll finish up in that back shed back there, okay? So that's the way it is. It took about 28, 32 years to get most of this here. We sold a bunch of tractors Carl had all done up at Carl Boasfield sale about 6, 7 years ago. And so the same guys, if you're here, that kind of buggered them up, changed the wires around one thing and another. The day we sold them, we could change the wires of these tractors. More practice. So So anyways, I think that's everything. What do you got first, boys? We'll start off. We got a jack, implement jack. You okay, Tracy? If you haven't got a buyer's number, step in and get one, boys. We'll give you $10 at a machinery jack. After you buy it, we take it right off the trailer, boys, and we're going to pull the trailer out in the field, and maybe they'll bring the other one out. Just got $5 for that implement jack. Five. I'll get 7.5. 7.5, you're at 10. I get 7.5, you're at 10, 10, 10, 10. We go 10, 10, 10, 10. Now 12.5. I get 10 over here, now I got to go 12.5. I get 10 back here, 12.5, and then 12.5, 10, 12.5, and 12.5, and $15.15. 17.5. 17.5, 20. 20, now 20, now 20, where? 20, 20, 20, now 22.5. 22.5. Sold. Go in the milk for $20 right over here. Your number is number one, dice number one.